Question for you all folks. Who in nursing at this moment in time, especially the RCN, is feeling pretty battle fatigued? Feeling pretty worn down by what's happening with the current election process? I know I am for one, and there are a few others out there who are as well. It's hard to think that when our leadership takes a stance to remove two candidates from the election process for president because of an alleged misuse of an RCN resource. I'm not going to say more than alleged because that's all I can say at this moment in time. Now, if one person makes a mistake, they normally hold their hands up and they either get reprimanded for it or they get sanctioned for it. If two people or more make that mistake, that then shows there is a difficulty with the interpretation of the rules and how the rules are presented. At least it does to me. Given that, I feel that we need to ask the RCN to readjust and rethink their position on how we manage this. I can only name one of the candidates who has been removed at the moment as Stuart Mackenzie because he has put himself out there and said, I have been removed as a candidate. The other, I cannot, even though I know who it is. I would ask that that candidate steps forward because then that would show, basically, how things are and what the RCN thinks of those who have acted in positions of authority for them in the past. It's really hard to think that we as a professional body and union can move forward as a union if we are governed and shown governance in such a way. Don't get me wrong, every organisation requires governance. Governance is there to be the guiding hand that leads us through the stormy waters of external life as an organisation and stops us from getting ourselves into critical trouble, realistically. But when that governance rules with a rod of iron and becomes the stick that beats us rather than the guiding hand, we have to question that senior management and that governance of our service and not let it continue to do that. It also can make mistakes like everyone else can. So I'm asking all RCN members to consider the proposal for the EGM that looks at how we are managed as an organisation, and then to consider signing that petition so that we can present that to ask for an EGM to look at these situations. Believe you me, an EGM is the last thing I want to see happen to the college because it almost washes dirty linen in public, and other unions and the government love that. But similarly so, I want to see a transparent college. I want to see one that is a powerful, strong union body and a wonderful professional organisation that we have come to be proud of over the years. I find it hard to say that I am coming near to the end of my career, nearer to retirement than most. But I'm still willing to go out with a bang. I'm still willing to fight for sound cause. I hope the RCN see this, pick this up and listen to it, because I want them to know that really I feel that they need to take some control of this and say, right, fine, we stop the election process, we reset the clock, and we actually get the guidance and the boundaries straight and correct. We are living in very different times during COVID, and the rules of engagement and campaign have to change. There is no two ways about it, because we cannot access members in the same way as we did. It's not possible. Or if we do, we are then breaching some of the rules of day-to-day engagement with people, especially while still managing the aftermath of lockdown and the current ongoing of this current pandemic. So, take a look at the proposals for the EGM, and if you feel you can sign it, sign it. If not, you don't feel you can sign it, but you want to do something, write to your council member. Copy in the General Secretary, Chief Executive, Dame Donna Kinnair, and tell them your thoughts and feelings on what is going on in the college at the moment. This is your tool. This is your RCN resource. Use it. Thank you.